Hi and welcome back. Today in our series of smoothies I want to show you my latest creation, which I call the Black Forest Gateau Smoothie. It doesn't have much in common with Black Forest Gateau. It doesn't contain sugar or cream, but it does contain cocoa and cherries and a little bit of vanilla, and it's a really tasty way of getting a lot of nutrients in a meal you can drink. Quick look at the ingredients. 1 cup or 250 milliliters of hazelnut or almond milk, a heaping tablespoon of unsweetened raw cacao powder if possible, a tablespoon of finely ground flax seeds, a cup of plain yogurt. I use ewe's milk yogurt, but you can use goat's milk, soy yogurt or dairy, cow's milk yogurt if you prefer, a tablespoon of acacia honey, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, a tablespoon of hazelnut butter, a cup and a third roughly of cherries. That's about 200 grams. I use frozen cherries that I've defrosted. You can also use cherries from a jar, for instance. Make sure they're not in very sugary syrup though, and if they are, drain that off. And finally, the surprise ingredient, a twist of black pepper at the end. So let's just pop everything into the blender. We start with the cherries, and by the way, cherries and all other stone fruits are very rich in a substance called chlorrogenic acid, which is thought to reduce our risk of cancer. So it's a good idea to eat stone fruits most days, either fresh or frozen or dried, for instance, like dried plums as well. A tablespoon of hazelnut butter, which is very rich in antioxidants, especially when it includes the skins of the hazelnuts. The cup of hazelnut milk, the yogurt, the ground flax seeds, the cacao, and by the way, cocoa is also a very rich source of anti-cancer nutrients, therefore it's actually not just really delicious, but it's also really healthy. Ideally, we should be having quite a lot of raw cacao, which hasn't been treated in any way and really contains a lot of these antioxidant substances, rather than, for instance, milk chocolate, which contains a lot of sugar and added fats. So some cacao in a shake once a day is a very good way of protecting your body. There we go. Now finally, a spoonful of honey and a spoonful of vanilla extract. So just a quick grind of black pepper, and then off it goes. Blend it for about 2 minutes to make it really nice and smooth. So once you finish blending, either serve in a tall glass, this is enough for 2 people, or fill it into a stainless steel bottle and take it with you to work, for instance, or on a long journey. This travels very well. Now obviously these smoothie recipes are approximate and you can adjust them as you like. You can add a bit more cocoa if you like, or maybe a bit more or less milk, depending on how runny you like it. But the overall result is very nourishing and very tasty. Lovely.